Yeah. Uh, good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Two K baby, 2K26. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this episode, ladies and gentlemen, of my little no fear stream. Please, if you are a new viewer, hit that like, comment, subscribe, share. I will really appreciate it. I just hit 100 subscribers. I am really appreciative of that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep going. Let's keep these numbers up so I can keep making content and, sharing my experience with y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, NBA 2K26. This is a new release. As a lot of people that know me personally know, 2K is probably one of the first games I've played as a kid. It's probably the first game I played, most of my life. The game I played the most, like, in my whole life. So it's something I'm kind of, I would say, a little bit of an expert, expert on for the most part. The people that know me, they know. But for y'all that don't, I consider myself a student of the game for the most part. I do got the Angel Reese. Hold on, I don't know if y'all can see this. I got the Angel Reese copy. In my opinion, the best copy. But I ain't no Angel Reese hater. Angel Reese is well protected in this household. Big fan. I got posters and stuff of Angel Reese. I made Angel Reese content. In my opinion, I share how great she is, etc. So, ladies and gentlemen, NBA 2K26. This is, my little review. So, hope y'all enjoy this. Alright, y'all. Let's see what 2K26 is about. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, was not a fan of 2K25 at all. There was a little couple things, that was likable about it, but I ain't gonna lie, man. The game just got worse and worse every year, damn near. So, I am a Knicks fan. Knicks is my favorite team. So, without further ado, I'm gonna just play a couple games for y'all and then give y'all my opinion on, what I feel about this game. First time playing, y'all. This is just jumping straight into it. Who should I play? I'm gonna play. Should I play the Lakers? Should I play the Pacers? I'm gonna play the Pacers. Alright. Ain't these the jerseys they supposed to be wearing? The shit like these are the classic ones they supposed to be wearing, if I'm not mistaken. Or I seen like a post on Twitter. Maybe that was false. So never mind. Or no, these ones. I don't know. This is the jerseys I got on right now. If y'all can't see, I got the Earl Monroe. So man, I'm gonna just go ahead and rock with these. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into it.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers.
Can y'all hear me over the game?
Halliburton and Nembhard.
Is I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me over the game right now?
Siakam. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. And for New York, Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Carl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin.
Oh, yeah. For all y'all 2K people out there, man, I do not be playing on no weak 2K camera view. I hate that camera view. I ain't gonna lie, I did kind of start off playing on that camera as a kid, but I don't know how or I don't know when. I just like, you know, the side view, the way we watch it on, like in real life, when you watch a basketball game, you watch it, you know, from the broadcast kind of like generic, you know, view. And that's how like I've always just played it for the most part. So yes, not a fan of 2K camera view. I've always played it on this view right here. So it's the way you watch it. It's the way, you know, I like to play it on. So that's just my little hot take for most of y'all. Because I know like probably 70-80% of y'all play on that 2K view. Not really a fan of it. So I've always played it from the side view. Broadcast generic, whatever you want to call it. So all right, y'all, let's go.
It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
The dribbling feels better.
Now here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
The dribbling feels way better.
The penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Toppin against Hart. Lets it go from 14. And it's Halliburton missing.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Screen by Hart. Brunson the pass to Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
It feels way more smooth. I don't lie.
Out of the pick and roll.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. Nembhard finds Siakam. Now Toppin, just 5 to shoot.
Give me that.
Down low, releases. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Toppin. Back to Siakam. There's the pick. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. For New York, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
The way the net sound, I like the way when the ball goes through the net, the sound is different this year. I like that. I like little things like that. Ronnie 2K, he ain't made no type of adjustments the past 3-4 years with no small stuff like that.
How about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That was a little early.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Toppin. And here's Halliburton. Back to Toppin. To the wing right side. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. First thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Jean Yabusele. He's checked in for Anunoby. Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering. Toppin can't get it to go. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bridges finds Brunson from 20 feet out. And it falls over the rim and in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a great effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Nemhard. Yabusele against Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. It's good. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Brunson the pass to Yabusele. Count it.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The Knicks making a switch here. Larson's checked in. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Here's Brunson following the score by Indiana. By Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Kicks it out to Bradley. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Yabusele is screen on McConnell. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that it wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
I'm just getting a real feel of it right now.
Here. Siakam's checked in. Here's Mathurin. still without a basket. Pass to Bradley. Siakam for three. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Yabusele.
Hey.
Finished off by Yabusele.
Town sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got his second basket.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Now,
Yo, do they got my man Spike Lee in this game? Once again, he did not put Spike Lee in this game. Didn't Spike Lee help make this game again? The story mode? Where the fuck is Spike Lee? No Tracy Morgan. What's the actor dude from You? He be at the Knicks games a lot. Penny Bagley or Penn, yeah. There's no Spike Lee. I don't see no like original Knick fans in the stands. I think they got Karl Anthony Towns' dad, if I'm not mistaken. He be sidelined, obviously, his son. I know Stephon Marbury be over here. Carmelo Anthony be over here. Damn, okay.
oh, Brunson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Y'all, it feels
Knicks
better
up
than last year.
Up one.
I mean,
and we'll be back in just a moment with the
what I
start
got
of
for
the
right
second
now.
quarter.
I'm gonna play one more quarter though. I'm gonna play one more quarter. But the controls, the dribbling, everything feels like, you know, it feels.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play.
Stiff.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on
The
scoring
graphics
so
are pretty
far
much the
for
same.
New York.
I ain't gonna lie.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
2K
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court for Indiana. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Bradley in at the 5 spot.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Bradley is screen on Yabusele. Back to Bradley. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Murphy's checked in. McBride passes to Yabusele and finished off by Yabusele.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
McBride with the ball. He's covered by McConnell. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. On the wing, Mathurin. Defended by Bridges. Siakam inside. Working on Yabusele.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
McBride passes to Yabusele. No good on the triple. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Siakam misses.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
McBride passes to Robinson. To the inside.
Stupid. Oh, stupid.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
Hold up. Brunson has to get put back in. Towns has to get put back in.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you guys.
There for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Robinson with the jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Knicks trail by 8. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Towns is double. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Robinson on the wing. Towns for 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Halliburton on the wing. Shoots from 12. Robinson pulls it in. New York has gone 0-2 from deep in the shot. Bridges misses. Pacers leading by 8. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Now Siakam. Brunson covering. Good on the bucket. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Brunson. Brunson off the dribble. Drops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got 6.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. In Indiana with a change here, too. Mathurin's checked in. Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Pass to Toppin. Here's Halliburton. Shoots over Brunson. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Brunson. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Back to Toppin. Indiana moving in the the corner, it's Neesmith. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Bridges drives in. Can't hit from 12. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Let's head back to the main menu. Alright, yeah, y'all, like I said, man, the gameplay is way more smooth. The dribbling is what I noticed the most. The dribbling feels way better. The dribbling feels way better. That is a big plus. I ain't gonna lie. That's a big plus. It really ain't that hard to beat last year's game, because it's like, bro, if you get worse than last year's game, which I already think, you know, Ronnie 2K doesn't really care. I think he is a money grabber. Man, y'all gonna buy this damn game anyway. So I'ma just make it and, you know, add these couple tweaks here and there. That's kind of what it's been feeling like with him, making this game for the past, I don't know how many years. But I do gotta say, I mean, the gameplay feels better. The graphics are the same. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Really nothing too much different. The lighting and stuff like that. I mean, because Ronnie 2K, he does these little things, you know, where he'll, one gear, the lighting, he'll just be like, okay, we'll just darken it up a little bit. Next year, we'll lighten it up a little bit. And, you know, we'll change the jerseys, the names on the jerseys a little bit. We'll make the players smaller to make it feel like the court is bigger. Or we'll make the fucking court a little bit smaller to make the players look like they're, you know, they feel more realistic size-wise. You know, I feel like he does little stuff like that. And, you know, he think we don't catch that stuff. He think we don't know. But last year's game felt real fucking real lazy. They didn't do nothing. This year it's it's a little different. I mean, that's a plus. But I will say, you know, the gameplay is better. I mean, it's hard if you really can't get much worse than last year or the year before. But I like it for the most part so far. You know, this is my first time playing it in a minute. It's been some months since I, you know, played 2K, obviously. But comment, man, and let me know what y'all think of it in the comments if you played it. Comment if you want me to do do episodes with my career and stuff like that when I create one and stuff, or you know, my team. Let me know what y'all think about that. Yeah, I know it's I'm supposed, you know, I've been posting mostly just kind of spooky horror content for the most part, but you know, had to drop this. Just drop this, you know, just to get a little review in there. But yeah, I got the Angel Reese cover version. Matter of fact, hold up. Reeboks. Okay. Wait. They don't got the Angel Reese's on here? That's crazy. That's a L. Wow. It's just weird to me. Y'all got, I mean, is it because her shoes ain't like really technically ain't came out yet? Like that's why y'all ain't got them on here? Or I was just curious about that because it's weird. Like she on the cover, y'all don't have her shoe on here, and like what? Okay, I don't know what the deal is with like 2K and like Reebok. I don't know if they can't come to like no type of like agreements or something like that, because it's been a question for so long. Like when players that's been playing this game for a long time. Like Reeboks is a big like company shoe that like they got good shoes that people actually want to wear on this game, and you know you can't do it in my career. So I guess the big question is pretty much like, yo, what's the deal with like, you know, 2K and Reebok. You know, I know Shaq, like Shaquille O'Neal is like the new, him and Allen Iverson is the new guys, you know, running the business, or Shaq for the most part, is, you know, the head guy, you know, taking over a Reebok now. So my thing is like, what the hell is going on with, because Reebok is a big popular, you know, they're making a comeback and all, obviously, but they've always had shoes that people like wearing. So I feel like that's a big that'll be a big, you know, upgrade if they could eventually come to some type of agreement and put those shoes, like let them be available on my career. Same with Anta and the Kyrie Irvings. Bro, Kyrie Irving shoes just look good. Like they look good. They, especially on the game. Man, put Anta, because Kyrie shoes, I don't lie, man, he got a good eye for shoes, in my opinion. So this is the W right here. Kelsey Plum, Rickea Jackson, okay. See, they got Angel Reese wearing the AIs. Like they got Angel Reese wearing the questions and not her shoes. Like, why she not wearing her own shoe? Those are the questions she got on, or the answer. One of them, fuck, the answers I think, or one of them. They haven't updated Camila Cardoso. Why does Camila Cardoso look like that? That is not how she look. I mean, she probably ain't came in for a face scan, which is weird, but I mean, whatever. But hey, I guess, yeah, that's weird. Yeah, Camila Cardoso. Yeah, Camila, you gotta go for a face scan. There's a lot of players that don't like to, or just don't care really too much, but which it's understandable, I guess, for the most part. Breanna Stewart, she got some good shoes. Like, I like Puma. Breanna Stewart, she got some good shoes. But Yeah, that's weird, man. I feel like they gotta change that. Like, I wish Reebok and 2K would come to some type of agreement. Cause if I'm running 2K, man, I'm doing what I can to get Reebok to, you know, be more available. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's kind of like my little review on this game. Like I said, I ain't gonna try to talk in circles to y'all. I'm gonna just say it's better than last year. The gameplay is better. The graphics are pretty much the same. Yeah, I thought the graphics were supposed to just get better every year. I thought that was just basic level, like just stuff right there. Like was supposed to automatically happen. But I am just gonna say, yeah, it's better than last year, the gameplay wise so far. I'm gonna do another video probably on like my career, my opinions on that, and let y'all know just like my opinions, and then give my opinions on my career, my team, and stuff like that. So my NBA era. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to end this one. I ain't gonna spend too much time on this because ain't really a fan too much. But yeah, that's gonna end this one, ladies and gentlemen. Man, please hit that like, comment, subscribe, share. Man, stay tuned for what I got coming next. We'll do some more. Get back into the horror games and stuff like that for y'all. It's that time. Also, it's football season and stuff like that. But not really a Madden player, so that's why I ain't did no Madden. Yeah. But yep. But yeah, that's all I got, yo. That's really all I got. Any more questions y'all got, man, just hit the comments or whatever and I'll reply to it. But last year's game, man, I rated it real low. This year, man, I mean just the gameplay wise. I'm just saying just the gameplay. I'm gonna say it last year, man. The gameplay was like a 4. I rated like a 4 or 5 out of 10. It was horrible. It was not really good. This year, man, I will go up a little bit more and say I would say like a 7. I would say like a 6.5 or 7. Gameplay. Just the gameplay. That's it. Like everything else I gotta do a rating on and stuff like that eventually, but it's nothing really too exciting. This ain't nothing I'm gonna be like, yo, 2K did they thing. Like, man, like, yo, like this is crazy. No. But yep. That's gonna end this one, y'all. Love y'all, man. Please like, comment, hit that like, comment, subscribe, share. I really appreciate it. Yeah, man, stay tuned for what I got coming next. Love y'all, man. Please hit that subscribe button. I will see y'all next time. Comment if you want me to just do more reviews or give more details on the whole overall game. And yeah, man, stay fearless, y'all.